What is up, YouTube? It's Coach James here, and I'm super excited to be sharing another video with you all. In this video, we're going to be going over the break command, and this is a command that you'll be using on a day-to-day basis as a entry-level civil engineer. So I want you guys to get familiar with it. On this channel, I go over pretty much commands that you're going to need as an entry-level civil engineer. So hopefully I break it down in a way that you can understand, and hopefully it's helpful for you. So let's get straight into it. So the first thing, of course, you want to do is open up Autocad Civil 3D, and the break command, some of the purposes or some of the use cases would be exactly what it says. So breaking things into pieces. To break something is to separate it, right? So in this current example that I have up, I've just simply drawn a rectangle. So if you don't know how to do that, just go into your command and type in REC or rectangle. You can draw it random just for this case, but I want to click and highlight this rectangle, and as you can see, it's a closed shape, right? It has 4 different sides, but when you use the break command, you can break those different sides into pieces. So basically what I'm going to do is I can break it at a point. So I'm going to type in BR for break. All right, I'm going to select my object, and it's important when you select your object, select near the places that you actually want to break it near. So if let's say I want to break it on an edge, but I end up clicking here, it's going to break it near these, near the middle. As you can see here and here, I lose all of that space in between that point. So just be careful of that when you're selecting the break command. Again, if you want to break it again, you can break it as many times as you want to. And you'll notice, so I'm going to break it in between. It's kind of hard to explain, but I'll break it in between this space and this corner. So I'm going to type in the break command again, and I'm going to select near where I want to break it at. Click there, and so now you see a gap, right? And this piece was an entire polygon, but as you can, an entire rectangle. But as you can see now, it's not, because I've broken it into 2 places, and now it is separated into 2 separate pieces. So this can be very beneficial when you want to go in and just change a small portion of a shape or line or something like that. And so I'm going to show you an actual use case. This is just a general example, but you kind of see how this works. And you can also do this with any shape. So if I want to break a circle, go in anywhere along it, I can break it. So yeah, let's do an actual example. So let's just say for this example that we have this kind of loop around road, but I want to connect this road or I'm gonna change my example. Sorry guys, but I want to keep it simple enough. So let's just say for this particular example, we have this roundabout, right? And we want to kind of break this so that we can, so that the corners can be straight, just like this side on my right side. So as you notice, you have these sharp corners along the edge here, and so I want the same thing on the other side. So yes, if you are experienced with Civil 3D, then you know that you could use maybe the mirror tool. But for this particular example, I'm just going to go in and break it. And as you can see on the edge here, there are some arcs um, where I'm showing my cursor. So pretty much that lets us know where we should be braking at. We want to break those arcs up and pretty much get rid of them. So I'm going to type in my brake command. I know I want to break it here, right? And I want to break it there. And a cool thing that you can do is you can actually, once you've broken it up, as you can see, it broken into this piece, this highlighted piece in blue. We can hover over the blue or highlighted box at that vertex, and we can actually remove that vertex. So that's a pretty cool trick that you can do. All right, and so I know I have this straight line, so I'm going to get rid of these other arcs. Just remove those. And then I'm going to just fillet this, right, with a radius of 0, and click and if you haven't seen my videos on how to use the fillet command, be sure to check that out. Hopefully it's very helpful. And so now I have this sharp edge rectangle that I wanted, right? And I could go in for each of this center line of the road and do the same exact thing. I'll just do it very quickly just to show you. This is a weird line type, so you may not be able to, see what I'm doing, but and there are faster ways to do this. So once you get very experienced with CAD, you'll understand, there are a ton of ways to do the same thing. As long as you do it right. So as you can see there, I just changed that again. So yeah, trying to think if there's anything else that would be helpful for you all. 7 minutes back together. Yeah, I think that's all I have for you in this video. In the next video, I'm going to be showing you all how to do and use the LinkedIn command, so be sure to stick around for that. Until next time, hopefully this was helpful. Feel free to follow me on any of my social media platforms at __Coach James. I have a lot of good free content that can help, hopefully, you grow as a civil engineer, grow personally as an individual. So hopefully this is helpful. Comment any questions you have. Feel free to reach out with any questions you have, and we'll go from there. Till next time, peace, guys.